Are you coming?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There we are. We're live. I even lifted up the computer.
I didn't comb my hair.
It's fine. It's short. Did you already liked it?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I have a nice little pimple on the edge of my nose right there. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Roximmer. Hi from Newfoundland. Where is that? Is that in England?
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland? It's not Newfoundland.
It's pronounced Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
No extra L in there.
Hi, Irene and Rain and Alan and Darlene. Oh, Eastern Canada. Well, welcome. Izzy's in the house. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. I'm not sure where to look. Oh, right up here. We're on the computer. Does it look different? Let's see. Rachel's here. Hi, Mary. Hi, Alan. How's the Phillips? They're good. We're going to see them in a little while.
Yep.
We have a friend who has a birthday, so we're getting together. Oh, I see you, Rachel. You're adding me in later. I see that. She must have said hi to you first. Where did she go?
Oh. Yeah. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Jackie. It does. LOL. Just woke up.
Just woke up. It's 2:00.
That's what you need is a little bit of soda to wake you up. It's a good burn, like Paul says.
Nothing like the morning burn. My friends over here.
Yep. Those ones are on sale, those cups, so we could get them for like $1.
Yeah.
I don't usually get them too much, but.
What's cheeky mean?
Cheeky. Being funny.
No.
Tongue-in-cheek kind of thing, right? Hi, Latika and Priscilla. Let me know what your guys' Saturday plans are. And don't forget to come in and like the live. Priscilla, good evening. Okay, so where are you at, Latika, to tell me good evening? Because it is 2:00 my time. You ever did a juice cleanse? Yes. Alan, good luck. You know what, though? We do juice cleanse in addition to food. Like, I don't just do juice by itself. So we have a juicer, and I like making juices from time to time where I'll have them a couple of times a day, breakfast and lunch, usually.
I misspelled a word.
Hello. And we were inspired a lot after watching the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. That's a good one if you haven't seen it. Okay, my Thanksgiving menu is, and they're in Kansas City.
I'm going to guess turkey.
Yes, but not just any turkey. Paul makes it really, really good on the Traeger.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it called? Spatchcock. Spatchcock, which means it's like cut open and spread out.
Yeah. So you basically break the breastbone and open it up. So instead of the turkey sitting like this, it sits like this.
We have I have the best pictures from last Thanksgiving with that. Maybe I'll try to find it really quick. With Paul and my dad posing with it. It was really good.
It made me laugh that your dad posed with it.
I know. He was like, it's so beautiful. I got to make it look like I did it. All right. So here's Paul with it. Doesn't that look so good, you guys? And then here's my dad. Look how happy he looks holding that. I think he's just happy he's going to eat it. Sugar-free cherry bubbly soda. Is it kind of like a sparkling water? Because I haven't had the bubblies.
It's super free. Or
sugar-free.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hello, Anthony. Thanksgiving is my second favorite. Yes, Christmas is the first. The bubbly
sodas are the one with the smiley face on the box.
Yeah, remember we had Ezra take a picture recently? Because he has a mask that has a smiley face on it. And so we had him standing next to the container. I think that was in the video. We did that.
Paul looks good in that photo. Do I not look good all the time?
He looks good all the time. But my dad looks super happy in that. That's one of my favorites of my dad. So yeah, do you guys know, we've been looking at some different holidays and stuff, and we were trying to think, because we knew that yesterday was National Cheeseburger Day.
Yes, it was.
And McDonald's was doing, I had to get on the app, there was something for a 50 cents double cheeseburger. Did anybody else use that savings by chance? Because I did, and I bought Jonas the cheeseburger because we were just going to get like an ice cream or something.
It's probably been, I'm guessing, over 35 years since I've had a McDonald's hamburger.
Me too. I think I was in high school, so maybe not 35, maybe like 25.
Yeah.
Every time I've eaten a hamburger at McDonald's, I get sick, like stomach sick.
Yeah. You know what? I do too. And
Diet Dr. Pepper.
I take that back. When they came out their artisan burgers, I had one, and that made me sick.
Oh.
I had it when we were driving through in Mesquite, Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
And so the regular cheeseburgers, I haven't had one since I was a really, really little kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but you know what? They do have that deal right now, the Travis Scott one. And I will say it looks palatable. Not that I'm going to try it.
If you have a question, go watch the Phillips video. They did the Travis Scott and the spicy nugget videos.
Yep, for sure. And so we were looking yesterday at different holidays, just seeing what maybe like some of our favorite places would do for the cheeseburgers. Remember, we were like, what's Five Guys doing? Because we love Five Guys. And we found out that, where do we go?
Red Robin.
Red Robin was doing buy one, get one half off their burgers. So Paul and I went today.
Lunch date.
It was so good.
Look, Alan, go ahead. What were you going to say?
What'd you say? What were you looking at?
Alan said, how'd you meet the Phillips?
Oh, we'll answer that for sure.
So, do you want me to answer really quick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So where we live, every year on our street, and it was started by us and a neighbor family. Well, it was actually started by us, and then a year or so later, another neighbor family jumped in. But we do these big water balloon fights on the 4th of July. And the Phillips moved in like 2 streets over. And this is like 6 or so years ago.
More than that, like 7 years.
7 years ago. And so we opened that water balloon fight up to everybody in the neighborhood. We put it on our church's
page,
Facebook page. And so they showed up. We met them. In fact, it's funny because every 4th of July, I get the reminders on Facebook of the pictures, and I see how young the Phillips kids look back then, and our kids too.
Mm-hmm, our kids for sure.
But so from there, we just, like Tina and Inez hit it off, and then Danny and I hit it off. We both are huge UFC fans. We're both huge Dodgers fans, and we just have a lot in common. So we hung out, and we have just become super tight with the Phillips and a couple other families, and it's just an awesome situation.
Yeah. So we met originally at church. Church, I think, brought us together for sure. Somebody said Red Robin is the best. Yes. Have you guys always lived in Vegas? Paul was born here.
Born and raised. Not
me. I'm from Long Beach. So Long Beach, California, and we met online. And then we actually have a video in my description box on all the videos. I have like a get to know us link, and we kind of talk a little bit more about that. It's kind of funny. Thank you, Carolyn, about saying we're great. A boy in Mickey D's fan. I know.
Is this boy a Mickey D's fan?
Oh, yeah, I hear you. I wonder if we just reach an age where our palates just get better.
I definitely have. I have a lot of trouble eating a fast food hamburger anymore. Even fast food chicken, it does make me feel very good.
So I'm a fan at Red Robin of just their basic cheeseburger tavern. It's like the cheapest burger you can get. The buy one, get one half off only worked on the gourmet ones and the special ones. So I had to get something a little more, a step up. And so I got the guacamole bacon burger, which was good, but I'm not a huge fan of a lot of meat. I would prefer it a thin patty, like the tavern burger. So that's just me. Paul loves it. It's his favorite. Your mom's here. Oh, you said hi.
I don't like the patty if it's too thick either.
Yeah, no.
Like sometimes you see, like on Food Network, they make the patties and they're like that thick, and it's like the patty to bun ratio is off to me.
Well, your dad took us to that one place at the M, which was super good, but the burger, I feel like it was really big.
It was, and to me, you know, you don't have to have a lot of patty in a hamburger to make it good.
No.
Too much doesn't make it good.
So if you are wanting to get some good burger stuff, I mean, I think they have a lot of places still going on with the National Cheeseburger Day. They're kind of letting it go for a few more days. Last night also started the beginning of Rosh Hashanah. And today is International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
I don't
Are you kidding me?
Isn't today also, or was that yesterday? No. When's the pepperoni pizza day?
Okay, so that is tomorrow.
Oh.
So pepperoni pizza day is tomorrow. So you can get a jump start, have some tonight, have some tomorrow, whatever.
This last week, I've been studying more about like Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah and Jewish holidays. I'm not Jewish, obviously, but
it's very interesting.
Yeah, I've been kind of doing a deep dive into Old Testament things, and it's been interesting. I've learned so much recently.
Rain, is your Red Robin not taking anybody? Could you do like a drive-up order or like a pickup order? Because I know at our Red Robin, they were seating every other. But I think, are you in California, Rain? Because I think that they have a lot more restrictions.
Yeah. Grateful MC loves Habit burgers. They're pretty good. Habit's good.
Habit's good. Yep.
They have a good
different selections of different kinds of burgers.
Yeah, I think the burger I like theirs, it's like a teriyaki burger. It's got teriyaki sauce and a grilled pineapple on it. It's really good.
Oh, Mina, you got a HelloFresh. Now that's a lot. That's like a service, right? Where you just get it like every week or whatever, a couple times a week, something like that. A subscription. You'll have to let us know what you think. I keep getting their emails.
Anthony's in Providence. So they call it P-Town, don't they? Providence, Rhode Island. I heard that. I think I had a boss that was.
It's also yes, the whole month for sure. And it started last week. That's correct, Nancy. I do love that, and we're getting ready to start planning our Dia de los Muertos. We do a little not get together, but with the family, we do some Day of the Dead stuff. So
a couple days ago was Mexican Independence Day.
Yeah. Because the 15th is the date that starts. So does it go until October 15th, Nancy? I thought it was just the whole month of September. In the Three Lakes, the Close, Red Rock. Oh, okay. They closed it. Like it's not coming back?
I think she's saying the closest Red Rock is in Wausau.
The closest. Oh, I see.
Is that in
Minnesota?
Or like Wisconsin or somewhere in that area? They have a lot of the Native American names up there.
Okay, until October 15th. Oh, Isaiah is doing great. We didn't hear from him yesterday, so he's on our dump list.
Little punk.
Little dork. No, I was kidding. No, he normally calls us on Mondays and Thursday evenings, and he didn't call us on Thursday, but I did text him just to see how he was doing, and he gave me a thumbs up, so he's doing okay. He's doing great. They still have restrictions on they can't like go into people's homes. They are going to church once a month. I still think that they're really homebound.
Yeah. Edie said that Wausau is in Wisconsin. Am I pronouncing that right? Wausau? My Aunt Edie, she's on here. She lived in that area for about a year and a half in the early 80s, like 83, 84-ish, I think. I'm guessing, maybe not.
Anthony, you're in luck. Monday, I have another haul coming at you. I'm also after this going to be making some Mexican food. So you'll have to see that. You guys get a special hint about what my videos will be like for this week. So 83,
84. That was pretty good.
Okay.
So isn't any food that you make Mexican food since you're part Mexican?
Oh my gosh, we were watching tacos, right? Tacos
Yes.
on Netflix. We only have like a couple more days left until it gets canceled or completely off. And so we are just kind of watching like a couple things. It's not like we're watching tons of things, but somebody had suggested, who was it? Anne. Is she on here, Anne? About the tacos. I love the first season. So the second season just came out and I was watching them and I love reading like all the subtitles and stuff. They talk so fast, which tells me how passionate they are about food and their heritage. And this one guy, this chef, he was saying how he was making these certain tacos and adding a Asian flair to it. He goes, but they're still Mexican because I made them. They're still Mexican food. That's just funny. Isaiah gave me a thumbs up too when I messaged him yesterday. Aw. Yeah, he can't really talk too much, but like I know the Phillips had been hearing from Braden 3 times a week because of the fires.
Yeah, some of the pictures he sent out, that the sky is just red and orange.
Oh,
and
it's so sad.
Looks apocalyptic, definitely.
How did Isaiah's phone? How did you get Isaiah's? Okay, so we chat over Facebook Messenger.
Yeah,
right?
So we don't really have his phone number. We
don't.
When he calls us on Facebook Messenger.
Mm-hmm. Which is a handy thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Gave me a thumbs up. Awesome. Do more pantry. Yes, as much as I would like to do more, it costs a lot of money to do that.
I wonder how I get bedhead when I showered after I woke up today.
Probably sit on the couch. I just think doing the pantry videos are just, it's so like, it just makes my heart happy. Like having a freezer, like just going grocery shopping and then you look in your freezer and it's like pretty stocked up or packed depending on how much you buy. It just makes me feel good. There a few years back, maybe it was like 10 years ago, we purchased like half a cow or a quarter cow. And just putting all of these select meats in this freezer just made me so like happy. Like I was ready for anything, like something happened, our power, not that our power went off. No, I'm just saying like if we lost a job or if there was something like catastrophic, we had meat. I saw Charles is on. Hello.
Hey, Charles.
I'm going to try to do some more pantry stock ups though for, and then like once a month. Like do it kind of like a bigger haul and let's see how that goes.
Robin said her granddaughter is 16, but she has a crush on your oldest son.
Isaiah the missionary or Kobe?
Kobe.
Our 18-year-old.
Yeah, Isaiah's going to be 20 here in a couple months and Kobe is 18.
Kobe's more in the videos than Isaiah is. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Yeah, you guys. So I wanted to tell you that.
Wait, before you do that.
Okay.
But Isaiah is really handsome.
Yeah, all of our boys are handsome. Handsome. How cute was Ezra in his little video yesterday? We keep playing it. Like, I just love when he's talking and I have the video on the mixer and he's like, oh, can I have a bite or can I have some chocolate chips? And why does it smell so good? Like he just had like the cutest little conversations.
It was a good interaction.
For sure. It was so cute. I also wanted to tell you guys that Amy Miles, if you're in here, she purchased a shirt, which is awesome. So if you purchase a shirt from the link, it opened up another campaign. So I wasn't intending that to happen. It just happened and I'm grateful for it. So if you didn't get a shirt in the last campaign, it's going to go until the 29th. So about 10 more days. And then it should ship to you by October 7th. So just in time for the holidays of Halloween, if you get a black one. Yeah, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box, I believe, below. And thank you, Amy, for opening that back up again. Do you have a grocery budget? Yes. So it's about $150 to $200 every week to week and a half-ish. Some weeks are less, and then some weeks can be a little bit more. Like that last pantry haul, I did do $200. Yes, we do have a budget.
Nancy's wearing a shirt right now.
Awesome. Great quality. Oh, I'm so glad to hear. I am a stickler about texture things. And I do like the way that they feel. So did you see the Fam Bam video?
Oh.
Yes. I actually saw it on, I think it was on Facebook or TikTok. I don't think it was on TikTok. Facebook, like a couple years ago, maybe it was like a year ago. This lady, she's like a comedian. She does that with these kinds of things with her husband, and he did the same thing. He totally like laid on the stairs and like had plants on top of him, and she was laughing so hard.
When Danny pranked Tina, I don't normally LOL, but I did LOL. I was like when she got up and you could tell like she was like a little bit in shock, kind of smiling and kind of like she was walking with purpose after Elijah. And I was laughing, and then I texted him after that and told him, man, that was funny. And he said, yeah, he was scared for Elijah there for a second.
Yeah, Danny and the ketchup. It did look believable, that's for sure. I know. I think as parents, we all have been in that situation where our kids have done something or said something that catches us off guard, and then we go right into parent mode. And
I don't know if I go into parent mode or like I just see red sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I do that too. In fact, when I'm ready to, parenting teenagers, as Jonas is about to be a teenager pretty quick here, and he's exerting some independence and wanting to do things by himself, like go to the park with his friends and things like that. And I have to be like, if you don't do this, I'm going to act this way. And so that's always so fun.
Yeah, he's
been all right.
I think with two older brothers, he's kind of two older brothers, and most of his friends are a little bit not. I mean, they're
the majority, they're a little bit
pretty
older.
Close age. Ethan's about 9 months older than him or something like that.
Yeah.
So
they're a little bit older.
Yeah, I think he's kind of gotten into that teenage stage that parents don't like very much early. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Jonas, remember when you used to be so nice all the time? And
you guys, we had girls on our block asking about our Jonas.
Yes, they're
very sweet. We actually know their families pretty well. So I just think he's like going to be 13. And in our church, we do wait until the kids we ask them to wait till they're 16 to date. So I'm like, I love you girls, but we're all too young here.
But I mean, I'm fine with them hanging out.
Yeah, they could be friends and hang out.
One of their dads actually told me one time that, my daughter, she says, who's a really nice boy? He always says nice things. Jonas Patterson is just a really nice boy. And I was like, well, thanks for telling me that, because I hear the other side often too.
Lorraine just asked if we consider ourselves strict parents.
I wouldn't say strict.
No,
I would say that we're definitely concerned and we're involved in our kids' lives. They might say we're strict, but I wouldn't say we're strict. In fact, we've had Kobe tell us that we've done a really good job parenting. So.
I think we're strict, but protective. And I won't say it's strict because everything's no. It's just, I feel like that is our job, is to be so protective of them. And if anything happened in a split second, I would have so much guilt for the rest of my life, mm-hmm. because I didn't go off my feelings of protecting them.
Anthony asked if you're friends with Life as We Gomez. Mm-hmm. What's her daughter's name? Hallie or Olivia? One of them?
Both of them.
Which one came to your school?
Both of them.
Oh, so yeah, both of Life as We Gomez daughters. Inez was their teacher, and we know them well.
I didn't mean, somebody just said you can be overprotective in the wrong way.
My mom said, was I strict, Paul? I wouldn't say strict. I mean,
my dad was strict.
Yeah.
Super strict.
So you couldn't spend the night at people's houses.
I couldn't spend the night at people's houses. I was the only cheerleader after the game that would have to go straight home, who couldn't go out with the friends afterwards, couldn't go to certain parties, just things like that. If I asked my dad, it was normally no. Okay. I feel like that I'm like that now. Like
I kind of feel like you're quick to say no more than you are to say yes.
Yes. But I do tell them, when you have children, you will understand why I said no so much.
And I don't feel like I'm put into a place where it's awkward.
Somebody just bought another shirt. Thank you, Jackie. Got an alert.
Yeah, there's sometimes, hey, Joanna Bachman, and I thought I saw another one. There's sometimes where Inez will say no, and I'm like, I don't say anything because I don't want to go like parent against parent, like during when they're asking something. So I won't say anything, and then later I'll say, really, is that big of a deal? And because obviously I respect her as their mother, and I'm sure she respects me as their father as well. But going back to strict parents, I wouldn't say my parents were strict. I think they were involved. Like we always played in our front yard. We played wiffle ball and frisbee, and my dad was always out there playing, even when he had crazy work schedules, and all the neighborhood kids would come over and play, and I wouldn't say strict. No.
Wait, James, your mom, yes, he did, and he married a wonderful girl, James. Okay.
I think it was.
Oh, James. What did James say?
Well, I think she may have been responding to Charles, and she put James instead.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So she must have just put James instead of Charles. My dad never did that. He was very strict, and I think if you come from a Latin household, a Hispanic household, it can be a little strict, and especially double standard if you have a brother versus a sister kind of thing. But after I grew up, after I, had kids, I understood why my dad said no to a lot of these things, because he knows, about what boys, at that age, if you're not with the great kids, they can, or girls, driving around and dangerous, like driving into accident stuff, those kinds of things. He knew. And then the stuff with sleeping over at people's houses, I could sleep over at family members' houses. So coming back to Charles, who said, but what if Jonas wants to spend the night at Ethan's?
I wouldn't care.
Honestly, that would be something we'd have to talk about with them. And if they were all right with it and we were okay with it and it worked out, then we could probably consider it. But that would be like a first for me, because I don't think we've ever really let our kids spend the night at people's houses. It's something to think about, you guys.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like it's not really normal anymore. And maybe I'm just out of touch, but I don't feel like it's normal to do sleepovers.
No, I think people have pulled back. You guys, let me know. Let us know. Did you let your kids spend the night at people's houses, or do you let them spend the night at people's houses? My dad is a pastor, so I felt like my parents were strict, but being a parent, I definitely get it now. My 8-year-old says I'm strict, and I smile and say, yes, I am. You're right, Lorraine. I understand that completely. And my second son, Kobe, who's here, he, like what Paul says, he's thanked us. But we've been strict in certain areas and then not as strict in certain areas. So where I feel like, you can really go overboard with like protection stuff, or like say church stuff. I always want my kids to find their reasons to go to church, not because we make them go to church or we make them do it all. And so far they've been able to. So
my mom and my aunt both said that they wouldn't let their kids sleep over now.
Mm-hmm.
I totally understand that. And I think 99% of the time I'm in the same boat. However, there are a couple of exceptions I would make, and one would be with the Phillips. But when we've talked before, just being over at their house, and they kind of do the same thing we do. Like they don't really. I don't know. It seems like sleepovers aren't a thing anymore.
Well, we do go on family vacations with them, so it's like we spend the night with that. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah, last year Isaiah was already out on his mission, and we stayed in a hotel in Virgin, Utah, right outside of Zion, and I was able to get a third room, and Braden, Kobe, and Ethan and Jonas slept in that third room.
Braden and Kobe, yeah.
Braden and Ethan in one bed, and Kobe and Jonas.
Yeah, so the 4 older boys at that time. That was fun. That was fun for them.
And it allowed us to have more room in our room. We only had Jonas, and then the Phillips just had the other 4.
That's good.
Or other 3, I guess it wasn't 4.
So we were just talking about earlier about funny, quirky holidays. Do you guys follow any quirky holidays with like your families and stuff? Oktoberfest starts. Yes, somebody said National Dance Day. That's really cute. You have a fun dance party at your house. National Women's Friendship Day is tomorrow. So if you have a group of friends that you want to acknowledge tomorrow, maybe that day on Instagram or Facebook. And we are getting into International Peace Day on Monday, which with Montessori, being a Montessori teacher, I would sometimes do some acknowledgement to that day as well. I have peace books that I could read. And sometimes I will read, maybe I could read it on my out school class on Monday. We'll see. I saw your vanilla on Instagram. Yes, I love that vanilla. It's Mexican vanilla. And I've actually made Mexican vanilla several times in the past. Buying vanilla beans and putting them in alcohol like vodka and then letting it sit for 6 weeks or so is like awesome. But I don't have 6 weeks or so to do that anymore. So
why?
I don't know. Like I would need to make the vanilla and use it. So when I'm out, I'm out.
Now that you have 2 big old things of vanilla,
it's gonna take
wouldn't be a good time to buy vanilla beans
and put them in the freezer or something.
So we had a work party a long time ago, and there was like a full bottle leftover vodka, and Inez was making vanilla at the time.
Somebody wants to see the brand. I'm going to go get the brand and I'll show you. He's going to keep telling you about the story.
Yeah, so I brought it home because we were allowed to take them, and we don't drink, and so I brought it home so Inez could make vanilla, and she did, and now I have a big old bottle of vodka that just has a little tiny bit missing.
Yeah, so I've used some of that. Okay, so this is the brand that I've gotten. It's from globalgoods.com. So Global Goods. They're based out of Utah, and this cost me $14. So I bought 2 of them for $28. And if you can get into a group and buy 12, I think. It's free shipping. But I think the shipping is not too bad you'll have to let me know. But I just paid $28 for 2 liters. And if you buy the ones at Costco, I think they're maybe about half of this size for like $20-something. I want to say like 24. So I got the better deal. And it's called, it's Mexican vanilla. So it's good.
Tomorrow is Deaf Awareness Day.
Oh, deaf awareness. That's kind of
deaf.
Oh, deaf. I'm like deaf awareness.
She couldn't hear me. Is that a bad joke? Sorry if that's a bad joke.
Sometimes I feel like I'm losing it a little bit.
I when I was years ago, like 2007 or 8, 2008, I think I was going into the police academy, and they were testing. I had to go through a bunch of tests. They were testing my. Sorry,
Rock Simmer.
Yeah, sorry. They were testing my hearing, and they said, you have hearing loss? And I was like, yeah, I know. And they said it's like, it wasn't just a little bit, it was kind of significant. So.
Yeah, so he's pretty much deaf. It's 1 ear. Probably it was 1 ear, right?
Yeah, I think it was in both. It's not too bad, and I think a lot of it was just not wearing hearing protection when I go shooting or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, so he's your dad's like that too a little bit. Like he can't, but that might be because he's a little bit older.
Yeah.
Let's see. It is a bad joke. Yes. I ordered that yesterday. Jackie, you'll have to let me know what you think. Smells great. This is actually my third and fourth one that I've used. And in fact, I did open it up to our girlfriends like Tina and our other friends. And Amber's like, that'd take me 1,000,000 years to go through that. It takes me about one.
Amy said she had the right-sided cochlear implant surgery on September 6th.
Oh, I remember that. I remember her telling us about that.
She'll have the left side done soon. That's cool. I love those videos on YouTube where you see the kids, like infants, or toddlers getting their glasses for the first time or hearing their parents speak for the first time.
Oh, it's very sweet.
Those are good videos.
So yeah, there's just lots of little fun international days. So also today being butterscotch pudding day. Let me know in the comments if you guys like butterscotch pudding. It's probably not my favorite. That's probably why they have to make it an international day.
Not yet, James. No in-person learning yet.
No, we're doing all right though. I mean, Jonas is doing online. It's not the ideal situation with learning, but because he's taking some high school classes that count for high school credit, I really need him to still be online, or I would have taken him out and done homeschooling. Ezra and I do homeschool. We're just chugging along like we normally do.
MJ Harding, she likes butterscotch but not pudding. You know those cowboy cookies that Inez made? I said, if these had butterscotch chips in them,
they would have been better.
They're good.
Yeah. I am baking something crispy. It's going to be in a video this week, and it is going to be something Mexican. Our friends are doing a get-together tonight, and it's somebody's birthday, and they're doing nachos. So I thought, let's do Mexican foods. Dang, Jonas is doing some high school. Well, he's in 8th grade, so it's Spanish, and I think it's his math that counts for high school credits. Will your kids be doing online school all year? As far as I know, Rain, yes. If they go back after Christmas for some reason, then I'll let Jonas go back. That's not a big deal to me. Lots of issues with online learning. Yes, you're right. I'm taking financial accounting. It's been hard online. I hear you. It's not easy.
Charles is making enchiladas.
Enchiladas, the red sauce ones, Charles, or green sauce?
You know what's good?
What's good, Paul?
Mixing red and green sauce.
Together?
Yes.
For real though?
Yes, we went to a potluck years ago, right after we moved in this house.
Green, yum.
And a lady that I grew up with, her son, she lived a few houses down. And then we moved into this neighborhood. We kind of reconnected with her. She made those for a potluck. And I was like, these are so good. And she said, I just mixed red and green sauce together.
Oh.
I was like,
So Charles, when I make green, I add to the green sauce, I add a little bit of sour cream and kind of like just whip it in there and kind of make it a creamy green sauce. So it makes it yummy. They're making tamales. Oh, I miss tamales, homemade ones. When I have lots of memories of Christmas when watching my aunts and my grandma, not a lot, just a few years, where they kind of all go around the table and it was like an assembly line. And then my dad did it for a few years and I helped him a little bit with that. And he made duck tamales. They're really good. So I miss them. I don't like the red enchilada sauce. Okay, when you watch my haul on Monday, I'm going to tell you my favorite red enchilada sauce. Maybe you'll try it and then maybe you'll like that. What is your favorite food that I make? That's what I forgot. The sour cream. If you have, if you don't have sour cream, you could use heavy whipping cream. Maybe milk. I don't know. Maybe not.
Let's see. My favorite food that Inez makes.
I love red sauce. Yeah, it's good stuff.
She makes her enchiladas are really good.
Pressure cooker. Oh,
I know I'm forgetting. Like I'll say something, it'll be like, oh yeah, that I love that too. She actually made something last night for dinner. It was so good. Is there any leftover?
Kobe ate the rest.
Dang. Yeah, it was so good. Like as I was eating it, and the boys were like, man, this is good. This is so good.
I don't make them. I haven't made it. I don't know.
Did you make a video on it?
I don't know if I ever had. It's just chicken casserole. It's just a chicken casserole, you guys.
It was so good.
But I make my own cream of chicken soup. And so that's why, and it was gluten-free. And I added gluten-free noodles to it. And that was it. And then it's just cheeses and seasonings and veggies of our choice.
I just saw one.
Ooh, pizza.
Peggy Neal had to make homemade whipping cream the other day, and it was a total fail.
Wait, did you over whip it? Sometimes you might over whip it, and then it kind of goes back to the liquid. That sometimes happens. What's your favorite food? Do you have a least favorite food that I make? I know you're not a fan of meatball stuff. I'm
not a huge fan of meatball stuff. I don't like store-bought meatballs very much. I like homemade meatballs.
But who has the time to make them,
right? I don't think I've ever asked you to make them. Because I know it's a pain. So I already appreciate anything she does. So I'm not going to try and put her out and ask her to make something else. So I would...
Hey,
Jonas. I would say I'm not a huge fan of...
You guys want to say hi? You want to say hi?
What's on the laptop?
Huh?
It's on the laptop.
I know it. And you guys, it didn't interrupt at all this time. Yay!
I'm not a huge fan anymore of arroz con pollo.
Oh, okay.
I know you're making it tonight, and I'll eat it. And it's not that I hate it. It's just, it's not like something I ever look forward to.
Loving homemade meatballs. Yep, Ezra's here. Jonas is here. Grandma's on and Edie too.
Hi, Grandma and Edie. Hi.
And Kobe's upstairs.
And you guys need to get ready.
Oh man, when we went outside today, because you know Nevada borders California.
Oh,
so
horrible.
all the forest fires all the fires are happening out there.
Oh, look, another boy.
Gosh, damn.
So we go outside today, and it smells so bad of like fire.
It is. It's so not little. You guys are outside playing. Yeah, it's bad.
Have a couple.
He's trying to walk away with some M&Ms.
Those are my M&Ms.
Yeah, everybody's here now.
So I got M&Ms for my birthday. Somebody, not somebody. I know. Actually, Jonas got me a big pack of M&Ms like these ones here.
Might have even been bigger.
I think it was bigger. Guess how much I had of those?
I
had 0 of my birthday present that he got for me because I ate them.
Kathy, I've made actually meatballs. I feel like I did on the channel. And, but I think I probably should make it again.
Where'd the rain go? Rain's asking.
I don't know, but we here in Las Vegas don't hardly get any rain. We hardly got any this summer. I'm not down with that.
Yeah.
We should probably be heading out now, you guys. It's already been 43 minutes. I love that everybody's come today and just hang out with us. It's been so fun. And I'm so glad that the screen is a lot better, don't you think?
It is.
Yeah.
Is it better quality?
I don't know. You guys, does it look better quality? Should we keep doing this on the computer?
Next time I'll either comb my hair or I'll wear a hat.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate all of you guys. If you have any other comments, or questions, you can just drop them down below. Do we decorate for Halloween? We normally do, but because we are not going to be passing out candy this year, we may not.
It depends. I saw some pretty inventive candy delivery systems that people have made.
Ooh, you'll have to share with me later.
Yeah, they basically get a PVC pipe and paint it black and put orange tape around it like Halloween colors, and then have it gravity fed to where kids can put their
bags.
at the bottom of the thing and they just throw it down.
I love it. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll stick around. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. But bye, you guys. Remember that haul's coming on Monday. Bye. Bye, Peggy. Bye, Roxsimmer. Bye, Nina. Bye, Grandma. Bye, James. Bye, Jackie. Bye, Rain. Bye, Lisa and Michelle. Charles, Leda. Bye, Nina. Let's see. Bye, Anthony. And bye to everybody. Yay!